we're at the Whipple building. I want to know what side of history are you guys on? There's the National Guard over there. We're over here, guys, checking in with our Whipple people. Everybody tap the screen once you get in the live. I appreciate all of you. There's going to be a event on Thursday as well, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, stay tuned for the protest here coming up. There's one on Thursday at the Graduate Hotel. This I believe. Hold on. I believe the Graduate Hotel was actually happened last week. The protest out there. And what's up, KC? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up, my chat? Long time no see. Thought we'd come out to the Whipple tonight. Come check in with the squad over here. Check out what's going on. You know, we gotta make history. It's all about what side of history you want to be on. What do you do out here? Snacks.
Food, snacks.
Take care of the people, right?
Yep.
Make sure they're warm and have sufficient food. Yep. It gets really cold and takes up a lot of energy.
Yeah, for sure.
What inspired you to do this?
Just wanted to do something for the community.
Yeah.
It seemed like something that I could do, and it wasn't being done. So you see a need, you fill it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for what you're doing.
Yeah. For sure.
They even got hand warmers. Yeah, I'll grab a pair for tonight.
Those only have one in each. So
one in each. Grab the. What are these?
Those are toe warmers. These
toe
guys
warmers?
only have one in each bag.
Oh,
so
I see what you're
bags.
saying. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
It's nice. We're gonna get warmer temperatures here soon. So. Yep. Monica Morgan, welcome in. So yeah. People still volunteering, still showing support. I mean, at a time of crisis, I guess that's all you can do. There was a congressional hearing today. Different victims across the country that spoke out against the brutality. Thank you. That spoke out against the brutality of what's going on. So yeah, the Christian, thank you for the heart, me. So yeah, I guess there's temporary funding for ICE until the 13th, but there's a lot of Republicans that don't agree with the violence. They're quick to draw. Like I even said it, and they were talking about it in the congressional meeting. When I was detained by ICE 2 weeks ago, and I'm a U.S. citizen, their hands were ready on that trigger, right at their waist. Another point they mentioned, police aren't trained to shoot at a moving vehicle. That's not proper training, and you don't stand in front of a moving vehicle. Regarding Renee Good, so everything that we've discussed, all scenarios of where they can justify guilt or whatever, they were improperly trained. So she should have never lost her life. And Alex, Freddy, they still argue, well, why did he bring a weapon to a protest? Well, the Republicans are really big on their Second Amendment. So what's the stance of you're carrying a weapon to protect yourself? That's your amendment right. But these people are gonna argue, oh, he should have never. Well, did he deserve to lose his life because he had a weapon on him that he was legally allowed to carry? But yeah, this is the Whipple building. This is where the detainees are held. I've seen a few families get released last time I was out here, which was really cool to see. They put the fence back up and made it higher, or what? Oh, jeez. They did it the next day?
Actually, about 5 hours later when nobody was.
Wow. What was their business? What was their business to come into our perimeter in here and arrest people? The sheriffs, why did they come in here? Yeah, they work for the same guy. So they came in here and agitated a bunch of people, arrested a couple people. And now they built, look how high they built. This is like a baseball size fence now. 5 hours later, I guess there's a hole in the fence, and they instead of that, they just put up a bigger section. Hey, Melly, what's up? Oh, there's a twin. Oh, twinning. Yes, we have to keep the good work. There's no stance. He chose to obstruct him while he was carrying, which is illegal. It's not illegal to carry though, if you have the right to carry. Melly Mel. The snack table, we showed the snack table. Oh, you want to see the snack table here? Oh, the snack table goes up. We got the the local snack table. Let's go. We got, what do we got? Earplugs, saline. For the gases, we got gas masks over here, water. Let's see what else we got here. Almonds. The snack table goes hard. Coffee. Fun dips today. Oh, we in. Ice out Minneapolis. Hats, scarves, gloves. And there's snacks over. There's another table over there in the parking lot. That one was restocked nice. Good snacks if you come protest. You gotta come out here and support. No such thing as a free lunch. You gotta come out here and support. Love from Southern Minnesota. Fiery. Yes, we're out here. We're out here every week. Damn near every day. We gotta hear what they're saying over there. Here's the sheriffs. These guys arrested a few people out here for this fence incident. I don't know why they came into our grounds, but look, he's bored. Probably, I don't know what he's doing. Hello. Who's this guy? We got two phones on the ass. Like, let's go. Got two phones on the ass real quick. You feel me? He's looking at me like, what the fuck? He's like, why does he have two phones on me, bro? We're investigating everything. Everything. These police are on surveillance 24/7 all the time now. We're not letting this shit slide anymore. He was looking at me stupid. The guy with the window open. That I had both phones. Like, I'm on TikTok and on YouTube.
I like to give him some eye contact and rub my nipple.
You do that for him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
they love it.
That's awesome. What do you feel? What do you feel about everything going on? What do you think? Huh?
Fuck ice.
Fuck ice. Killers.
They're pretty much just Nazi adjacent.
Nazi adjacent.
They haven't killed quite as many people
Yeah.
as Nazis have, at least that we know of.
So we're on the verge of becoming that if it doesn't stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, what did you hear anything about the Congressional hearing and they're pausing the ICE aid if nothing gets figured out by the 13th? I'm a lot of Republicans also are very against what's going on. The people
I don't know
that
how that's gonna affect anything. I feel like they're
He's
just
gonna
gonna
keep
throw
doing
money from other directions.
sources, they'll
Yeah.
find money somewhere else.
Or they're gonna move the fight to Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. I've been hearing there's been a lot of action in Philadelphia.
I think
Portland
Philadelphia
again.
is the next state they're gonna try to
Really?
incite an insurrection.
Wow. Wow, this is crazy times we're living in.
Yeah.
What inspired you to come out here?
Well, they killed just some random woman, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, well, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
But then they killed another dude, and I went out and I actually saw them.
Yeah.
In the aftermath of all of that, trying to get out, and they're just tear gassing people for no reason.
Yeah.
They're acting like we have weapons and like we're a danger. When we're just out here screaming at them with a middle finger.
Yeah, I encountered that over in North Minneapolis when the Venezuelan got shot in the leg.
Yeah.
I went out there to report 45 minutes after it happened. The local neighborhood all piled in. I was actually here at Whipple and drove quickly over there just to find myself gassed out with my brother. They're throwing canister after canister, not knowing where flash bangs. Nobody was doing anything to them. And then,
Politics.
yeah, a couple hours later, but Fox 9 clipped the fireworks that the protesters threw 3 hours after the first canister was thrown out. A baby was unconscious. Actually, did you hear about that?
I remember hearing about that.
In the SUV, there was a canister thrown into the vehicle, and they had to give a 6-month-old CPR.
Yeah.
Because the baby couldn't breathe.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that they were living in the neighborhood. They're
legal. Right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not legal, but the fact that they're acting like it is.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of unjust stuff, and that's been talked about today. A lot of victim statements all across the country have testified of what happened to them. Apparently, there's a pastor in a state that got shot. He was passing by, he got shot in the head by pepper balls or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
He probably wasn't even a part
of it. Local church in the area, observing, just legal observer.
Now he
Probably.
agrees with the protesters.
There's a lot of people that are out there. They're not even protesting. They just want to see what's going on in their neighborhood. It's getting rowdy and loud, and they get caught up in the mix.
Yeah.
That's what's going on. So I do appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your. Yeah. It's nice to be back out here. Stand up. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of things that they have to clean up, and it's gonna take a lot longer to regain the trust. This isn't like George Floyd. This is nationwide.
This isn't totally different from George Floyd, but it is different.
Because it's affecting people in every
Right.
single state.
It's because it's the state, the police were involved. This time it's like our actual president.
That's
is,
government
trying
enforcing.
to start a civil war.
Yeah.
So that he can stay in power.
He had to fire Bovino, I hear. He had to fire the Greg guy.
He just used
Demote him.
Demote him. Scapegoat.
Yeah,
Christy Noem's
that's
gonna
what I
be
hear.
a scapegoat at some point in time, and
midterms are coming up in November. He needs to make it look good so they don't lose the votes come November for their next picks.
Getting rid of Greg Bovino
Was just a smoke screen.
Yeah, it doesn't.
He was just a crash dummy they put in Minnesota, and then when the time was right, you could blame him. Yeah. So the guy, they're showing it's just propaganda. They're showing him demoted in regular uniform and working like the other ICE agents, and like he lost his career to make it look like Trump is enforcing penalties on people but none of them have been jailed, right, to this day for the deaths of Renee or Alex Freddy. None of them have been jailed. There has been no court case, I believe.
I know the person who killed Renee Good was taken off duty for 3 days and put back on duty in another state. I don't know.
That's what I heard that too.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the guy who shot. Actually, it was 2 people I think who shot.
I think I heard the other day or something about the ones involved with Alex that they got put on administrative leave, but that took weeks for that. I think
So
the
they
other
were on the
day.
streets for weeks after.
Weeks, and it's something about the other day or something. I heard they got put on leave, administration leave, and for the pending further investigation. And the guys that were involved, they were Hispanic themselves, so they're turning in their own brothers. One of them, his name was like Jesus or something, some Hispanic name, and the other one was another Hispanic guy.
A lot of these guys coming out of
Where are they coming from?
they're
Texas or?
it's hard to tell.
Where do you think they were?
They change their plates all the time.
Yeah, where are they recruiting them out of? A lot of Hispanic.
I think they're coming from everywhere.
Yeah.
They're just whoever was supporters of Trump during.
In super deep red states like Louisiana, Texas, places out there, Arizona.
I'm sure there's a lot of them who were a part of the siege of the.
January 6th.
Yeah, January 6th.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Jake Lane, like one of those guys that came here.
Although he was just a figurehead too.
He's just a figurehead.
For the other side.
Yeah, and now he's a grifter because he ran out of money. He came out here thinking he could.
He was a paid agitator.
Paid agitator. Yeah. When you guys say paid agitators, those are paid agitators. The ones that make the news lines. These people out here, we're doing this shit for free. We're coming out here to show support. But the people that are all on television all the time, organizing protests, those are the guys that are usually the ones someone's funding them. But yeah, it's like he was supposed to go down Cedar Avenue, Jake Lane. Did you hear about that?
I didn't hear.
Riverside. He was supposed to fuck with the Somalis. And he never made it. Never made it out of downtown Minneapolis to go to South. Yeah, so he was supposed to burn a Quran or something in South Minneapolis. Yeah.
Putting a Quran on a stove, like on a pan.
Yeah. Lighted it, yeah. I think it's wrong and disrespectful. Doesn't matter what religion you are. It's just awful. It's dirty work.
The point is to agitate people.
Agitate people. Yeah. You're burning a history book. Even if you don't believe in it, it's like that's an awful thing to do. But I mean, that's like you're putting a hot target on your back. And that's what he got. He had 9 people show up for him. 9 people out of thousands of us. I don't know what he thought. I don't know what he thought. It was nuts. I witnessed it. I watched him rush him in the hotel. I have the footage. I have the footage.
I saw pictures of that.
Yeah, I have footage.
Who he was.
I'm Northern Lakes Media.
The day before
Yeah.
it happened, I learned about him.
Yeah, I was scared. I was like in the entrance. I didn't want to follow the guys, but they were saying like they got beat up bad or something. I don't know. But then there was one of his boys that came out, looked like he had fake blood on his head. Like it was dripping down his neck. That went in the parking ramp. So I filmed recording going up to he went up to the very top of the parking lot and there's a crowd that was following him. But I feel like that was staged. I don't know his name.
Did you ask about the blood on his neck?
I did. I confronted it. I asked people around me. I'm like, does that look real to you? I'm like, that doesn't look real.
I saw that video.
Did you see that? It was dripping down his neck, and like it looked like Halloween blood.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not real blood. Cause he made it look like his scalp was cracked and it's like dripping all the way down. It was a big glob. I'm like, dude. That is all just for camera.
He just said so. You asked him, and he's like, "Why are you out here?" And he said, "Like I'm here to support Trump or something like that."
Yeah, no, his theory. He came here as like a Christian crusader, like the Republican Crusaders or whatever. Yeah. They're basically racist. They're against every single other race but a... Fuck you! You know, the hillbilly. It's basically hillbilly country. Christian, white. If you're not Christian or white, then you don't belong here. So that's the kind of narrative Jake Lane was trying to push. So we got him out of Minnesota.
nice talking to you. I need to get some snacks.
Yeah, the snack. They were excited to see the snack tray tonight. The chat. So, what do you guys think about the congressional hearing today? Make sure you guys get your daily heartbeat. Subscribe, please, if you can. I would appreciate it. We need to get to 1,000 subs. Fuck ICE, man. Got the heat. Got the heater going. Got the nice warm heat going. Nice stuff. This guy gave us some crazy looks earlier, chat. We're out here. The heater does look legit, doesn't it? Oh, I like this song. From the hospitals to the kitchens, from the sidewalks to the schools, every heartbeat in the cold became. Yeah, they put up more fences and they're higher.
This playlist is public on YouTube.
Huh?
This playlist is public on YouTube.
Well, no copyright?
Well, I mean, it's all on YouTube, so it doesn't really matter. But no, the playlist is made on YouTube. It's called the Whipple Building.
Whipple Building?
Bluey.
Bluey.
Like, you know, Bluey.
You wrote it?
Yeah. Well, not
produced.
Put all the songs together.
Oh, you did?
So it's a good protest mix if you want something.
Oh, that's awesome. Anything coming up event-wise that you know besides here?
Not that this is my
first time out here?
No, 11 days straight, but this is my
You're home.
spot.
This is his home, y'all. Thank you for being out here.
I tried.
What have you witnessed in the past few days? I haven't been here in a couple days.
One guy throwing snowballs ended up getting like 4 people maced and arrested. There was the march down the road. A few people got arrested there, but that's the extent of what I've seen.
Yeah.
I came the day they put these barriers up, so I didn't get the.
You didn't get to see back in the early days before these barriers. Yeah, I was here for the 3rd day after Renee Good lost her life.
Okay.
So this would be what, week 3 now? I haven't been here for a few days, but yeah, it's good to see people It's good to see people still out here.
Welcome to tennis. We don't hate you. We love you. Hey, yo, box bitch! Step out, bend over, and wink at me!
Fuck ICE!
Fuck ICE. We're out here, guys. Make sure you guys sub to my YouTube channel, Northern Lakes Media. He's saying the guy in the chat saying your flag's upside down. The guy in the chat was saying your flag's upside down. What? It's supposed to be upside down. What does it represent? Tell these idiots.
Country in distress. It originated in the Navy. I can't tell you the year, but it's a distress signal, and we as a country are in distress. And we got jackboot thugs storming the neighborhood.
So yep, that's what that means when the flag's upside down. Learning lesson 101.
And it means we love the country, but it is in distress, and other people need to realize just how detrimental it is for our society. We're at a tipping point.
Right. Doesn't matter what side of the spectrum is, but
when you start to murder, it doesn't matter. When the government starts to murder, it doesn't matter if you're on the right or the left. You need to stand up, join together, and say this
is wrong.
Okay. Fuck you.
Yep. Fuck ICE.
We're done letting you control.
Yep.
Our feelings.
That's powerful. Thanks for sharing that. The thing is, if today's congressional hearing wasn't an eye-opener for people about how even the government is stuck, like people on the right and left that are not supporting ICE at all. They can't pass more money. That just shows people are waking up. The testimonies of victims across the country were very powerful. You guys have time to rewatch it? I definitely highly recommend. I usually get bored halfway through those long hearings, but I actually tuned in to work at work and I listened to it for over an hour. But yeah, it doesn't matter really what political party. It's the fact that people are dying to ICE. They're not trained and they're trigger happy, and people are scared. People are nervous. I guess today, did you hear about today? There people were watching the ICE officers patrol and they arrested 5 people for following ICE.
I've been out here all day.
Yeah, here in Minnesota, there's five people that I got arrested for following them. They're cracking down on the following. So whoever does ICE patrol, be careful. Make sure you guys tap that follow button on YouTube, Northern Lakes Media. They also pulled pew-pews. I heard that too, Pammy K. I heard that too. I wasn't going to say it because I don't want to confirm or deny something that I haven't pulled facts on. But yeah, I heard that they drawed weapons on them before they arrested them. Just crazy work. Imagine drawing weapons on somebody that's following you to see if you guys are doing criminal activity, and then you hop out of the car and pull weapons on them and then arrest them. What crime did they commit? They have no body. Apparently they're saying they're finally issuing body cameras for them, but they should have had body cameras from day one. Shit, I thought they had body cameras from day one till I got pulled over. I'm like, there's a reason they don't have no body cams, because they don't want their crimes being exposed. Imagine all the people like in this past month that haven't been like had the doors kicked down, that crimes are committed, but they have no video evidence, no proof, and they're immigrants. Like, they can barely speak English. Whose word are they gonna take? Are they gonna take the ICE agent's word, the American citizen, or are they gonna take the illegal person that they say that doesn't belong here? Any cash or whatever possessions, all that shit can just get stolen. Who's there to defend what goes on in that room or in that house where there's nobody else to defend you? Or that car that you're pulled over in the middle of nowhere on the highway and you got no other witnesses. I think people are starting to wake up to what's going on, and their 45-day lack of they get average training that ICE apparently gets is 45 days. 45 days.
When they came for the refugee, I got in their face.
He's getting released.
When they came for the 5-year-old,
Have they been released yet?
I don't know.
They'll be coming down the driveway, right?
So actually speak to that gentleman in the orange jacket and let him know that you're here to pick somebody up, and he'll be able to coordinate with you.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you.
use tear gas, pepper spray against our issues and our fights.
Nicole S., thank you for the heart meet. We're trying to keep B5. We're gonna fall out of B League. We need 2.4K diamonds to avoid losing a frag. If we can. If we can't, we can't.
When they murdered our sister, I got in their face. And when they murdered our brother, I
tennis working their backswing.
In Dakar, Martin the
Look at tennis work on that overhand.
That's funny as shit. I love that.
You can't piss off the neighbors while you're pissing off the other neighbors.
You can't. You can't.
It's not fair that the tennis got next to murder.
I think the funding for ICE isn't gonna happen until there's some concessions that are made. There's a lot of Republicans that have voted against this bill, so it's gonna be interesting how it unfolds. But I think it's gonna be a bust. It's going to be very hard to pass, especially after everything that's gone through. They're going to want a proper investigation of Alex Freddy. The thing is, the DOJ and and the Congress have kind of been like intertwined. You know what I mean? Like everyone listens to what Trump says, and there should be a separation of powers. There should be a separation of powers. Like that's part of like how the American structure works, right? I mean, like I'm not the best. I'm not the best at politics, but I figured that's how that works. Like it can't just all go off of what Trump says. There has to be people that vote on this shit. America didn't vote for this. America voted for a different principle that they didn't expect this to be the outcome. A lot of Americans were misguided. We had a terrible selection of candidates too. Like, in my opinion, it was hard. It was a hard choice. We didn't want another Joe Biden. So, like, Kamala wasn't really an option. I'm Ukrainian, so I know a lot of Ukrainian, Russian ethnic people that live in America that are U.S. citizens. They wanted the war to end. Trump made a lot of promises, like Epstein files being released, like the war in Ukraine being done, like, what else? That only criminals are going to get deported. Nobody thought that citizens are going to get violated, green card holders, just because you had a foreign-born name or skin color, that you're going to be harassed. Like, I don't think this was anybody's, like, playbook, but Trump's. This was Trump's playbook. He knew exactly how he was going to get it done, but he was very vague. He was very vague with what he promised. So he misled a lot of people. GOP, guardian of yep, exactly. I'm tired of seeing innocent people losing their life, and like I hope there's like peace in the world, and like we can actually coexist together and be fine instead of all this anger. Like, America's supposed to be the land of opportunity, the country with all the blessings, and but honestly, the least amount of turmoil. Like, isn't that what people come to America for? To get away from oppression? And then turns out like America is the one oppressing people, what people ran away from for generations. I don't know, that's just my general opinion. I'm just an independent journalist here, just giving you guys the news, trying to have a healthy debate. This is the Whipple building. This is the Bishop Henry Whipple building here in Fort Snelling, and Minnesota. It's basically on the border of Minneapolis. So this is where the ICE or federal government or whatever brings detainees. As you saw earlier, that was a lawyer here picking up a client, right? That was a lawyer. You're the lawyer picking up a client? Yep. So yeah, there's people like him that are picking up their clients here. She helps kind of the people in the orange vest. They help people that don't have any warm clothes, right?
Yeah.
Make sure they're all situated. Transportation rides.
There's a lot of people. Sometimes they, oh, thank you. Sometimes they take stuff from the snack area and make sure people get enough water or have hand warmers or a snack or something like that.
Because the people inside aren't getting fed adequately. I heard they just get like a bologna sandwich of that.
I don't know what they get.
Who knows? They don't tell us.
I'd be surprised if they got a bologna sandwich either.
If it's treated as good as jail, probably not. Probably worse.
Yeah.
They're shackled in a room or whatever. I heard a female was put in with 3 men or something a couple days ago, and she was complaining about how like she was trying to use the bathroom and they weren't answering or whatever. Yeah, for sure. 3 American Pie. Z train. I work at 6 a.m. A lot of people here have jobs. So we got the snacks out here. Snacks on deck, chat. Fun dips. Who wants a fun dip? Look, we got gas masks, earplugs, hand warmers. Let's see here. We got Belvitas. This isn't even the whole snack. The big snack pack is over there. Last time they had hot soup. Some guy brought. Hey, were you here when that guy brought the grill over and was making hot dogs? That was Plug.
I could be wrong, but I think that's the same one as
You're welcome for the show. Hey.
Yay, tennis!
Hey. Thank you for the DJ glasses. Whoever dropped the DJ glasses.
I labeled that building as
Hey.
And as y'all know, ease here the rule. Whenever I'm rolling, keep looking in the mirror. And it's on cue, yo, so I can hear a dumb motherfucker.
You think there's people at Alex Preddy's vigil right now? There's gotta be.
Is there a standing one? I don't know.
Yeah, there must be one. We're gonna check it out on the way back for sure. Trying to cover everything.
3 o'clock comes really fucking
Thank you guys for the harmies. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys tap the subscription. We need that subscribe. We're not making a penny on YouTube. We need 1,000 subs. We bring you guys the news, unbiased, every single day. Every single day we're out here, cold, snow, no matter the weather, no matter the crowd, whether there's 1,000 people or there's 20 like you see now. But it's always popping at Whipple. Whipple's the heart of these protests. Before these barricades, look, they added this fencing. That's as high as the freaking baseball field fencing because these guys are crazy. These guys are they blocked people off from the road, right? They put these barricades up. That was their solution. And then they weren't okay with that. So they put an even higher fence up. Can you believe it? The driveway's over there. All because Well, back in the early days, they didn't have this here, so people were in the street, and then they would come closer. Like if someone touched their driveway, they would come out here with uniforms, and they would start gassing people, arresting people for just being in the street. No one laid hands on them or nothing, or throw a snowball at an ICE vehicle as they're going by. That was the most severe circumstance. But I mean, what they used to do to these people out here in the early days, I filmed it. I have it all on my replays on TikTok. I'm gonna clip more events, but it was just crazy to see what happened. Northern Lakes Media, and then on TikTok, Northern Lakes _fishing. You can find me on both. I mean, the fence kind of keeps the wild stuff out, but I mean, still, it's like people are caged in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bitch!
But at least they still allow people to protest. If they closed off the federal building, you imagine how much turmoil it would be. ICE is still out there, yeah. ICE is still operating in Minneapolis full force. Apparently 5 people got arrested today for observing ICE operations, and they're following an ICE vehicle. 5 of them arrested, had guns drawn on them, and yeah. There was a congressional hearing today. Victims across the country spoke out against what kind of misconduct that agents have done, which we can all agree on. There has been misconduct. I mean, whether you don't agree with the Renee Good situation and you agree that Alex Freddy was an assassination, like his weapon was at his waistband, and he didn't point. What the original story was that he pointed a gun at officers, a pew at officers, and that wasn't the case at all. All the footage from that night confirms it. Whether you're Republican or Democrat, you can agree that he never brandished a weapon. The fact that he carried a weapon, yeah, but he had a Second Amendment to carry. A lot of the opposition will argue, well, why did he bring it to a protest? Well, you're in Minneapolis, you're in the center of a city during a crisis, and anything can happen. I know a couple nights after that happened, I was warming up my car behind Omar's car, Omar Audits, and this guy came up to my car, which was parked behind, and he didn't see that we were in a car with 5% tint. Looked like he was trying to steal my car. So I mean, it's a good idea to carry in Minneapolis. But whether some argue that, oh, he had malice intentions by carrying a firearm, that is just he said, she said, hearsay, you know, because at the end of the day, he had a phone in his left hand. It wasn't a weapon, and he was pinned down to the ground, and shots were put into him while he's already helpless.
Right in front of us, like as in front of me as this thing is.
Alex was a ER nurse. I mean ICU nurse for the VA hospital. He was a good, outstanding citizen, is what people in Minneapolis speak highly of him. And he cared for a lot of people. No matter what hate someone spews, this man treated a lot of people, you know, during COVID. My mom's a nurse too, so like 18 years she spent taking care of people. He's definitely put in his life's work and given it back. And for people to just speak on his intentions without knowing all the facts, that makes you a hypocrite because you weren't there. You didn't film it. Celestial, thank you. Celestial, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the heart me. We need to wait till all the facts come out. We need to wait. Well, the facts show that there's no weapons that were pointed, and they can't acknowledge it anymore. So that's why Trump had to get rid of them. If they weren't in the hot seat for that murder, for Alex Freddy, Greg Bovino would still be in Minneapolis. Am I right? If there was no malpractice and the shooting deaths, 2 Hispanic men unalived him. One, his name Jesus or whatever, and the other guy I don't know what his name, but both of them Hispanic descent. They just recently got put on leave, but it took them weeks. They got reassigned to a different job, and now they finally get put on administrative leave. A bot explosion is crazy. What can you do?
That's gonna be a movie one day, the Epstein.
They gotta release all the Epstein files. All of them, right? What are they hiding? What do you think they're hiding, chat? What do you think they're hiding? Why is there been so much pushback from both Republicans and that during the Biden administration, during Trump? What is the government hiding from us about the Epstein Island? What are they keeping secret so bad? Where's the list? Where's the client list? Where's the list that they said that they had that there's no list? Can we discuss that? I heard a million more documents got released, but at this point, what's fabricated? What's real? What documents are fabricated to what's real and what's not? Sarah J, thank you for the heart me. Yeah, we're out at Whipple supporting. How you doing tonight, officer? That's good. That's good. Thank you for the star. Oldies, what's up? Freestyle, what's up? It's nice and warm. That's a plug, huh? Keeps you guys right. How many hour shifts you guys pull? You guys
we feel like it.
Yeah, or you can handle, huh? Yeah, finally we're getting some warmer days, so you guys will be all right. 30, I think tonight's the last single digit low. That's what it says, at least on the weather. With Minnesota, you never know. Like, 5 days later, it could all flip-flop.
No, I didn't want to go home because
we're so close to saving a frag. We need like 2,100 coins, so we don't lose B5. No more bonus, right? No more bonus.
I just get on the train and then walk up.
No, they're saying no more bonus for these fools. I hope we don't lose B League, but either way, we're gonna go check out another spot. 1,916 diamonds to make top 70. Thank you for the wink winks. B5, yeah, we're cooking, but we gotta maintain it. We lost a fragment yesterday. We got one shield. Make sure you guys tap the follow button, share the live.
If you're making America
Why does he have his face covered, blad? Suka. I thought he's going home. He's gonna keep his mask on until he gets out of Minneapolis, wherever he's going. Are they still at the hotels? Anybody know? I guess on Thursday. At the Graduate Hotel, it's going on at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock at the Graduate. Mind if I warm? I was gonna grab my gloves, but it didn't feel that cold an hour ago. It was nice. Yeah, right? In like an hour, it's like a 5-degree change. Still better than below 30, so.
Do we know what temperature it is now?
I think it's like 10 degrees right now.
Friends in Florida were complaining because it's like 42.
Oh, wow. 42 is short weather here. Yeah, Florida boys can't hang. I know a lot of protesters came out here from Florida when it was that cold week, and they couldn't hang more than an hour out here. Below 30 is brutal. Single digits is hard, but I mean, when you're out here I was out here 6-8 hours when it was 20, 30 below for weeks on end. It wears you out. Yeah. Because you forget about eating and hydrating yourself. You're just, and your body. Yep. Exactly. It's so hard to like get your body into, and I had to take like a day break after 2 weeks straight because I was covering Renee Good passing from that night. Saturday here was my first night out here, so that was Wednesday. Yeah, 2 days. Covered the North Minneapolis gas scene where the Venezuelan got shot and everyone was getting gassed out. I was one of the first news reporters out there before Fox and all of them. But even with the news reporters coming in, they just, I don't know why they were throwing it at everybody, and people are just in the neighborhood trying to find out what the hell happened. And then 3 hours later, they start clipping that people are throwing fireworks back. Of course, they wait till the end, till they already escalated everything to show like they're the victims, right? That's unfortunate. But my eyes were not my eyes, but my throat was burning from that gas. I don't know what kind of tear gas it was. But I was at work the next day up until noon. 12 hours later, I could still feel the chemicals in my lungs. Yeah, I wasn't prepared. Like, I know a lot of journalists, they have the respirators, the gas masks. I didn't have one in the early days. I just came out as just a normal guy with a... I don't carry it because it's not prevalent. No, I've been doing it now almost almost a month, and I know like where you need it. Like the hotel on Thursday, probably need to wear that there.
What are you doing with your phones?
I'm on YouTube Live, and I'm on TikTok. And my TikTok platform, I don't know if you heard, went to the U.S. data centers. And it's been censoring a lot, like very, very bad. Like ever since the transfer, the deal where Trump bought it, 81% is U.S., 19% China. It's almost worse than it was. It's worse than it was under CCCP, because anything people searched, this was 12 hours after Alex Freddy. I was averaging between 500 and 1,000 views on my live at every given day. And I remember the day Alex Freddy passed away, it was like 1,200 views. The next day, the algorithm jumped me to 2K in a few seconds, and they crashed my views down to 200-300. And my post that would get 10K views or more, they censored that to where I'm anything that's tagged with ICE, anything anti-ICE or anti-Trump on TikTok is automatically pushed down the FYP. So it's no matter how many people repost or like it, somehow it never makes it to those views where you.
You know what?
This happened in a week and a half.
Understand it all. I have to say, I'm
Yeah.
overwhelmed by social media. Yeah. And
But
I commend you for being live on 2 different channels. At the
yeah,
same time.
yeah. I'm trying to grow the YouTube, get my 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 310. So.
And look how I used the American.
I was going to say, a lot of people here don't know this, but the best facial remedy for tear gas,
Yeah.
squirt some lemon, then
Some
dry it
lemon,
with
sorry.
lemon juice,
Uh-huh.
then dry it with salt.
We dry it with salt.
Yeah.
Lemon juice.
Lemon juice and salt.
So something acidic actually
Uh-huh.
helps.
Yeah, lemon juice over your face, then salt around the edges of your eyes. Wash that away. That pulls it off.
Clears it off.
Yep.
I'm gonna use that for next time. Bring a couple lemons with me for Thursday. I'll definitely.
I used to live in South America. Anytime you go to protests, you carry like a bandana, some lemons, and a bag of salt.
So they do that a lot in South America. So you used to travel the world to protest to cover?
I lived in South America.
Oh, you lived. Wow.
I lived in Argentina for about 2 years.
Wow.
Chile for 6 or 7. Brazil for about 1.5 years.
So you do.
You know Portuguese then?
I'm
Or?
from Portuguese, man.
Wow. How long did it take you to learn?
Not much, but I already spoke Spanish. And Portuguese is pretty similar to
It's like a
Spanish.
drunk Spanish, right? That's what they
I mean,
say.
it's Spanish with a really different accent. The
Yeah.
Portuguese I speak is from Northeast Brazil, so I speak Black Portuguese.
Uh-huh.
It's just a little more heavily accented.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. Wow. Yeah, I met some very cool people from Brazil on TikTok. So definitely South America seems like a vibe.
It's a cool place.
What kind of protests were out there that you attended?
I mean, in Chile, there's some annual protests that just happened. There's the
Yeah.
Day of the Combative Youth.
Uh-huh.
There's September 11th because that was the coup there.
Uh-huh.
Those are big fights every year. And then there, while I was there are a lot of big protests for the student movement. It was trying to keep education from being privatized.
Okay. You
Yeah.
care if I don't really got that much people. Yeah.
But every day that would be real dedication.
Anti-Nazi
for
stuff.
parents. If they
Oh
were-
yeah, that's crazy.
The Nazis tried
They're
to
very
have a
big on their protests, huh?
Well, they tried to have a big homophobic march in Chile at one point.
Oh, really? So it's the people, the government supports.
I mean, most of the it was kind of an ambush because the Nazis
Uh-huh.
were like mostly active duty cops and soldiers.
Yeah, because
I mean,
that is they're real life Nazis. Because I know my history. I'm Ukrainian, so I know the Nazis went into hiding. A lot of them went to Argentina, Chile. Their family lines descended there.
Chile already had a Nazi
Well, you could say that in the U.S. because they all scattered all across the globe. So I mean, they were everywhere. That's why Putin claims that like Ukraine has Nazis because of my dad in the garden when he was digging his mom's garden, he found a Nazi mug with the SS symbol on it. But it was because they think that the Ukrainians were helping them at first or whatever. So. My dad knows more about that stuff, but my great-grandfathers both fought against Nazism. One of them was a lieutenant, and the other one, he was a border patrol.
You know, I was once at a protest where everybody but my little group was being paid.
No way.
No way.
Argentina.
Okay.
This was in 2001, which was
Wow.
the whole government fell apart.
I want to
This
get
was
paid.
after 2 boys had been killed on the Puerto Bridge between Avellaneda and Buenos Aires.
Thank you.
And so I lived in this punk house. You know, we went out.
We're at Whipple tonight.
Because it was going to go down that day. And then we realized they've only barricaded 1 lane on the bridge. And traffic's going through. And then
They did, yes.
there's
They did early on.
But
I won't disregard, early on, because Ukraine was one of the first Slavic countries. Well, the only one that was really taken. There's a huge influence in the early war of Nazi Germany. Huge influence in Ukraine. They occupied it for at least 6 months, and lived among the people. And yeah, there are obviously some people that were brainwashed, and they joined up with them. Not to say it's hard, it's wrong to say that Ukrainians are Nazis, or that there's a modern day Ukrainians that are Nazis. I'd say if there was, it'd be very minimal. But the fact is, yeah, my dad, the influence was so powerful. Yeah, my dad was digging my mom's heart, because there's no tillers there. You do it all by shovel in the spring. And he dug up a Nazi coffee mug with the SS symbol on the bottom of it. It said made in Germany. And yeah, he brought that over to America. It's like a souvenir or whatever. But yeah. But the fact that my grandfathers died in this war, and they fought alongside Americans, and they turned something that was very evil, and they ended up defeating somebody that could have took over the whole world together, arm in arm. Like, Soviets lost over 2 million troops, the most bodies in the war. If it wasn't for the Russians, for the land fighting in the cold Siberian winter that pushed the Germans out, 1944. Yeah, they could have definitely advanced a lot further. Their guns jammed. My father told me, like, their fingers all froze off. They didn't have the proper gear to fight, and Russians are very resilient. And obviously, you don't fight on turf that's not your own, that you're not prepared to fight. So those Kalashnikovs, those AKs, definitely those Nazis ate them up. But yeah, the history books, like the Russian history books, like teach that, oh, the Russians came there, U.S. came during D-Day because they're fighting their own war with Japanese people. But there's conflicting things with the history of who made it to Berlin first, whether it was the Russians by land that got to the capital, or the U.S. And then they met up together, Obviously, the Soviets want to take credit for. Everybody wants to take credit of who took Hitler, and nobody knows if, like, there's no, like, DNA that actually was proven that they actually took Hitler. So it's like, who knows, really? Did he escape? That's a whole nother conspiracy. That's a whole nother topic we could get into, but. The people are making comments from their mom's basement. And they cover Ukraine. Very informative. That's good. Yeah, Ukraine is still a slaughter, like meat grinder. No end in sight. Thousands dying every week. I don't know what. It must be a lot of mercenaries that keep joining the war, because I don't know how it can keep going on, but I don't. That's an ICE agent right there. So yeah, I don't know how the war can keep going on. So many young boys, as young as 13, 14 years old, loading these missiles or whatever. And it's very sad. Kids that haven't even hit puberty are fighting a war that they don't know what they're fighting for. So political propaganda. Putin's dead wrong for invading. Obviously, the person that stepped foot is wrong for initiating the conflict. So I'm very mad at the politics going on in my birthplace. I mean, I lived in America since I was 3.5, so it's very hard for me to have as much of an opinion about politics as my parents that have been there since they were in their mid-20s, or grandparents. My grandpa witnessed, well, my grandpa was 9 years old when Stalin was in power. So, I mean, my grandpa's 87 years old right now. So, yeah, he suffered through the famine that also killed millions of their own people. Like Stalin did terrible things. That was a very terrible time in history, and he just has like the psychological need to like share. Like he'll have a bite-sized Snicker, like I remember as a kid, and he'll like want to give you half of it because it's like psychologically ingrained from when he was a child till 9 years old. Like that he's been through famine where I'm sure him and his siblings split a crumb of bread just to get calories, get something to survive. I mean, it's not a lot of people in the world that experience what my grandparents and great grandparents experienced. When you have it, you share it. Exactly. Even if you're hungry, and if it's your last, you need to share it with your neighbor. And it's your family first, your blood family first, and then it's your neighbor. That's how I always was taught. You know what I mean? But you always look out for your neighbors. So America's different because neighbors, everyone lives their own life, and like my aunt was like back in Ukraine, like neighbors worried about each other. They'll just show up at the house instead of like calling and have tea, have gossip hour or whatever, and like, you know what I mean, like people really checked on each other's well-being. She's like, out here in America, it's a lot of fakeness, you know. If it doesn't benefit the opposing person, that it's like yeah, people, she feels like she's more isolated here in a sense of like community. It's a better life. Yeah, you have more opportunity, more money, but she says like people aren't very as friendly as they were back home. Like where it's a simple life where like you're just happy to have food on the table and have a job and have coal to heat your house, and yeah, have an organic garden, and you have your chickens or whatever, and you're living homestead life. Yeah, it's less community, more for independent gain. Yeah. I was trying to word it correctly. Homesteading sounds like a great way of life. It is, yeah. It's a lot of work too. I mean, it's a lot of manual labor, but you're working. You see your progress. You're working for your family, and you see what you produce. When you're working like a normal 9-to-5 job, you're producing for somebody else. You don't see the final product because the money's never disclosed. So you don't see as much of an impact as like having your own homestead and providing for your own. Yeah, for sure.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you as well. Thank you for the interview.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for coming out here and documenting.
For sure. We got to keep them on the watch.
Yep.
Covering 2-block radius. We're trying. What up, Skippy? Make sure you guys... The provision was very... Exactly. Early America, too. Like what you made on your land, what you traded or whatever. What you bartered was very important. Like having your own plot, your own resources, your own skill set, what you did to contribute. A lot of those skills are sent overseas. That's why America's struggling. That's why our deficit's so high, because we instead of just producing it ourselves, we send it overseas and we pay for it and create a bigger debt problem and devalue our currency in the process. So if stuff was more American made, again, we'd have better quality stuff produced, because China doesn't care how they make our products. A lot of these countries will do bare minimum and push out production volume because they know that's what we want. We just want it now. We want it fast and we want it now. There's people that are getting released. Can you guys see?
Are you live streaming?
Yeah.
Just don't film their faces.
I won't, yeah. Once they get close, I'll put it down. Make sure you guys tap the live stream. So there's a group of people that got released tonight. There's more people over there. Hold on, let me try to camera because I'm having trouble. So more releases. We're at the Bishop Henry Federal Building. We just saw one group. There's obviously the people in the orange vests. They're out there helping these people that are getting released with supplies.
Would you like a sticker?
Oh, I'll take one.
I made them.
Awesome.
There's two different
ice.
designs.
No nice.
Noise.
I like both.
Noise. Noise.
Fuck them.
No ice. Noise.
Good to see you again.
Yeah.
You're about to go. You're about to go nuts again today.
Shut up.
Yeah, no, it's the spirit. Yeah, I feel like we need the cold back. That's what gets people warmed up. Actually, cold the cold, like below zero, actually like makes people like angrier, and we get like people jumping.
Always. Okay, so is there somebody else?
Omar was supposed to come out here. I don't know. We'll see. I'll call him here in a little bit. He's lacking. Did you hear that at the Hilton on Thursday? There's gonna be more graduate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Thursday. No, not downtown. U of M.
Oh yeah, on campus.
Yeah,
like
the same place where they got arrested last time.
Where Bovino stayed, right?
Yeah.
Graduate.
No, that was Maple Grove, right?
Like I don't stay in
There's
hotels.
so many.
I don't know. Like it's so bizarre.
Yeah, Berzo, there's so many around.
I thought Bovino got.
He got demoted.
Yeah,
He's
I
not
got
even-
some. Do you want some stickers? I already grabbed some.
Yeah, I got one earlier over there.
Snacks. Now I got snacks.
Oh, snacks. So she had something to offer. You're not leaving without grabbing
You
something.
gotta grab some.
Okay, thank you. Oreos, let's go.
Oh, peanut butter.
We gotta expose these people, man. How many people have been released so far? I've seen, I'd say about 6 or 7 of them.
What?
2 different groups just now.
All day?
Just what I saw now. Somebody's asking me. I'm like,
seriously, what a fucking joke.
I don't know. I don't know how many.
Besides the infringement on our civil rights,
Exactly.
this is our fucking tax money, dude. Paying for these fucking D-bags to break the law. And by the way, this ain't no Nazi shit. It's Jim Crow shit. And it came from the United States.
100%.
Everybody acts like it's like Nazis. It's not. It came from here.
A lot of Nazis came to the U.S. after the World War II.
But
God,
it started here first.
The ideas never left.
But it started here
Oh, that's-
first with Jim Crow.
Oh, that's true. In
you,
a sense,
you don't have to believe me, just Google it.
yeah. I'm not a historian, so I
Me
don't
neither.
really know.
And then Hitler took it from us for the Nuremberg trials. So.
Yeah, I heard about that. The Nuremberg trials. I heard of.
Well, we like to act like it's like far away in Europe. It's
Yeah.
actually right here.
If you do
right
the
here.
work, if you do the work and
That's the sound of the police. Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
That's the sound of the beast.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is a lot of people are like, where are people getting these theories, or how are they calling these people this and that? Well, there's a reason. Like the guy, somebody in the chat about the flag upside down. They're like, why would you got your flag backwards? And there's a reason for that. Like, these people aren't sit behind a phone or their computer watching my live, but they can't educate.
best.
They could sit there.
Best,
They could
dude.
sit there
Like,
and
you're
pull up
giving way more
Google.
credit than they should be given.
Yeah, pull up Google and find out the information yourself. Like, the flag upside down is a country in distress. They use that in the Navy.
Well, I love the excuse. Like, they're
Yeah.
not trained. I'm like, they've been here for 10 years. They
Oh.
thought they were going to be.
Who's not trained?
ICE.
Oh, yeah, they're
Well, they
45
claim
days
they're
of
like-
training.
But like the guys that shot Alex Preddy had been on the force for like 12 and 10 years.
Yep,
Right?
100%.
So there's no, give me a fucking break about that. No training. Like, really, cunt? Wrong.
Yep, exactly.
Wrong.
Dog football, what's up? K2, what's up? Luke, thank you for the repost.
Want you lick
There's
my
another.
pussy? Lick my pussy. Lick my pussy. Lick my. Oops.
You're gonna get me cooked on the live.
Don't lick my pussy. Like, I will not associate with this crazy white lady.
It's okay. We've had.
Remember, I'm old enough to be your grandma, I think.
No way.
Yes, ma'am.
Blue X, what's up?
Ooh.
B Mac. I was here when they got when they pulled this fence down and then people got arrested or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy. Why were they going into the
before this like
fence?
yeah.
Well, they got the one person, but the other person, he didn't even do anything. They
Okay.
just.
Need my bullet. Need my bullet.
Is that their boss? You gotta. Is that their boss? They got a new Lexus with the money from Trump or what? The guy has a brand new Lexus, $60,000 car.
Brand new car, tax free.
Brand new Lexus with Trump's money. With your taxpayer dollars. Look at him. He loves working for the feds. Look. You want a Lexus? Work for the feds. He still got temporary tags on it. So it's new. Nah, it's an older white man. It's an older white man. Looks like he's probably spent 10, 20 years working at this place, huh? He's turning around. He's like, yeah, let me turn around. Let me get a once over. See what the protesters do. So yeah, I guess if you work for the feds, you get brand new Lexuses. Who's this person? Get his registration. Who's that person? What does he do? Ask him what he does for a living there. That's the will. Hey, are you the wildebeest or something? Somebody asked. That's the wildebeest next to you.
Am I the wildebeest?
Yeah. Is that your name? Like your screen name?
No, Chad Michael.
Chad Michael. Okay. Then they must be trolling or something.
They must be trolling.
Yeah. Still a decent crowd, you know. People still out here. Make sure you guys tap up the like on YouTube. Northern Lakes Media. That's Chad. Yeah, he told me. That's a Chad.
Northern Lakes Stitches.
Yeah. They know me too? Yep, of course. I've been out here. We've been out here based since Renee Good.
Yeah, how's it going, Chad?
Val, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
Yeah.
January 15th, I think, was the first time I went live, and then
Yeah.
through that, I've had 10 days of ban, so
Yeah.
3 days has actually put me out here. Maybe.
I'm surprised I've only had one. It was 3 days. You remember that guy Nick in the Jeep? Well,
Yeah, Nick.
when he was getting his windows and shit smashed, they hit me for promoting violence.
Okay, yeah.
When he was parked right in front. Were you here that night?
I don't know if I was, but someone told the
Yeah.
cop to do some crazy stuff to himself. And then they sent me like hotlines.
Yeah.
On in a 7-day ban, and then
Yeah.
I think a cop sprayed pepper spray at one of these.
Yeah, it was
and I got a
hectic.
3-day ban
Yeah, those
for
are
violence. Yeah, no shit, it's violence. Yeah, you just pepper.
Dude, I was over North Minneapolis getting gas back to back, and nothing happened.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They choose when to ban you. Like, you'll be in like the craziest situation, nothing happens, and then
For sure.
something stupid, like you're watching them argue
Yeah.
through a car window, and then, oh, that's violence.
Yeah. Sweet, so yeah, Northern
Yeah.
Lakes Fishing. I'm talking to Northern Lakes Fishing.
_fishing on TikTok, yeah.
I might already, I don't know.
Yeah, Northern Lakes Media on YouTube. Since they've been censoring TikTok,
Yeah.
I started my YouTube channel.
Me too.
It's been bad. It's been bad.
Sucks, dude. It's hard.
I mean,
Yeah, it's hard. YouTube's tough.
YouTube, yeah, just 300 and some subs.
Dang, dude. Okay, so you're ahead of
Yeah.
the game. Yeah, I'm not allowed in the lunchroom yet.
Yeah.
I'm looking in at the lunchroom, I got like 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't.
I don't think you make anything until you get 1,000 or
Yeah,
something. Yeah, 4,000 watch hours. I need 1,000 subs.
Yeah.
But
It's not money in it, but it's fun.
yeah. Honestly, even off the TikTok, it'd make me enough to get gas money and some food for the day.
Oh, dang, dude. What's your secret?
What's my secret? Just keep streaming.
Getting gas money? Hell yeah.
Every day. Yeah, people out here think that we get paid, like, and then in reality we're here.
Yeah, it's funny because sometimes they'll be like, yeah, paid protester, and I'll look at it.
Yeah.
And I'm at like 6 cents. Like,
Yeah.
Like 11 cents. You know?
Exactly. The fact that I'm up to gas money is an improvement for the year, and I've been streaming since last April. So
Do you guys need a hand?
we built from 9K to 20. We built from 9K to 22K followers on TikTok in 3 weeks. Blessings. Thanks to you guys.
What is it?
Thanks.
Oh, that's cool. It's got the extra pull.
Thanks to you guys. Sorry, so we ended up disconnecting because my phone died, but we're back on. We're back on. Did you guys miss me yet? We're back on. We're gonna be on YouTube because TikTok cooks you if you're driving and have your camera out. And check out. Oh, there's a National Guard, by the way. They're still out here. Still out here. Hold on. The boys are still in town. Make sure you guys tap that like on YouTube, please. Push the stream out. We're gonna go check out South Minneapolis on our way home. For sure, C. Willis. Thank you for that wonderful comment. Everybody in here that are here supporting the good cause. You guys are all a blessing. Bruce, thank you for the roses. Appreciate you. You too, Bruce. You coming in here supporting, showing up all my regular people. Where's everybody? There's about 10 people here at Whipple. There's about 30 when we got here. Kind of a quiet crowd tonight. But I feel like I deserve to put in my community work today, since I haven't went out anywhere yesterday. And Omar was like, come out. But I had to get a door installed at home. So yeah, that's that. All right, TikTok. It's not too bad. It's like single digits. It's like single digits. It's not too cold out. If you're dressed okay, you'll be fine. All right, y'all. Well, I'm about to head out. I'm gonna stop by Alex Freddy's vigil. See who's out there. Thursday, there's a big event. Make sure you guys set your notifications for Thursday. 8 o'clock. It's gonna be a late night protest. 10 o'clock. It's like at your own risk. So stay tuned for the details. We got all the latest secrets, all the latest protests. I am fabulous. Thank you for joining. Well, I'm off for now. I'm gonna be on the YouTube channel because I don't want to get cooked for driving on here. So see you guys, Northern Lakes Media, if you guys want to tag in on YouTube. We're gonna be heading out here. I'm gonna call Omar here, see what he's doing. All right, y'all. I would love to be able to save a frag, but I don't expect it. We're like 2.2k diamonds. We're losing a shield in B5. If anyone wants a spot for the sketty, 2 of these would get us ready. Nothing really happened tonight. Oh, there's people released. I posted it. There's a few big groups released tonight when I got here. About 20 so protesters. The fence, they raised it up even higher. They replaced the fence that was ripped down where the people were arrested last time on my last post. And yeah, so the fence is as tall as a baseball fence now. So what's up, Hayes? All right, y'all. We're out. Highway 610. What's up? You missed the show, 610. We're so close to getting this frag. Bruce, I appreciate you. I'm gonna give you a follow back. You've been on it. You've been on it, brother. You deserve a follow. Make sure you guys tap that follow button if you haven't followed. I'm doing good, bro. Took a day break yesterday. Decided to come and show some love at Whipple. Kind of did a few interviews with a few people. Asked about their perspective. There was the hearing today for the funding. The government shut down to fund more ICE, and there's been a very intense debate that tuned in while I was at work, and it was nice to hear all the victim statements of people that went through a situation with ICE. Bro, Obama. Bro, man, Obama, he was legit. He was legit, not gonna lie. Obama, everybody was eating. Republicans or Democrats, everyone was living good. Obama, I feel like, was like the quietest like era domestically, like inside the country. It was pretty chill. I was a teenager, maybe I didn't know much, but yeah, 08 till 16, I was like 13 to 19 years old, right? 2016. No, I would have been 21. So from 13 to 21, he served 2 terms. Damn, I'm getting old now. Now I just turned 30, so I'm definitely, the age definitely shows. Thank you, C. Willis. Monica, what's up? Everybody tuned in. We love you. Until next time. Come on. Let's go.